Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
Yeah. Hey, y'all know what time it is, man. Let's go in. Hey, this is Face the Music, where we take the music, break it down, turn around, a different take on the music. We gon' clown, bound, to act the fool, something stupid. So happy, Charlie Trouble, this how we do it.
Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
Mark, I swear to fucking God, don't you do
radio.
it.
That's when you sound like an old dirty bastard. I'm sorry.
America, see how they treat me? This shit ain't right.
Oh, it can't get no righter.
America, welcome to Face the Music, the show where we take your favorite song lyrics,
Then what we do?
break them shits down,
Then what we
throw
do?
them back in your motherfucking face, make you face the music. I'm your host, Willie So.
Hey, Willie.
And,
It was cold that day, Willie.
oh, shut up. As America, I got the whole squad here and one. Happy in the building.
You know it. What
Trouble
up, though?
in the building.
Oh, I ain't even fresh.
Charlie, on time for once, in the building. And we have a special guest. Black woman extraordinaire and someone I am grateful to call friend. My girl Joy Richardson in the
Pew, pew.
building.
What's up,
Thank
Joy?
you for kindly inviting me. Appreciate it. Appreciate the hospitality and the love. Definitely.
And America,
Not America.
with Joy being in the building,
America.
y'all already know what time it is. Normally, we break down these songs, make you face the music. But, fuck all that this week. We finna fight.
Somebody phone up too.
It's the battle
Did you turn yours
of
down?
the
gotta turn it all the way down.
sexes this week. Now, we did it about a month ago, and it went over so well, we figured we'd bring it back, and we're probably going to bring this back on a regular basis for y'all, just so that y'all can vent. So, America,
I don't
in
need that
the
light. I'm glowing.
event
I'm glowing.
that
Why you
you
glowing?
want to
I said I'm glowing.
go ahead and call in and jump in on this
I got some Cuddy lights
battle
on.
of the sexes,
Yep.
feel free.
She's
Mark,
heated on your face.
we can throw the number out there whenever you feel free,
Whoa.
because we finna.
You said
You
she's
said-
scared on your face.
I'm literally
heard
just
it
trying to
differently.
talk to America and promote the fucking show while y'all talking shit. So whenever y'all ready.
But he said,
He did.
She was
So
over here.
America,
talking
here's
about
what
skeeting on
y'all
shit.
do. We finna throw the number out. We finna get into this battle of the sexes. Y'all call in if y'all got something to say about this fuckery that we finna talk about. Alright, so
Headphones
what's
low on the
everybody
side.
been up to the past week, weekend, past 48 hours? Anything new or interesting for anybody?
Drinking.
Great.
and then she said it with a smile. I
Yeah.
love it.
That
She had
is always
enthusiasm
a
about
plus.
that. Drinking. I got
I like that.
That's her.
Yep.
Charlie?
On Sunday.
Anything new and exciting going on in your world?
Smoking.
Oh shit.
Smoking? You graduated?
Yeah.
Oh,
She's a crackhead,
shit.
America.
I got
know
some.
a crackhead.
I got
when
some.
see
I
one.
have some edibles. If you guys would like some, it's gonna make you feel real tingly. I have different strands for you guys. You know, I have
I like
hybrid.
strains.
I have sativa. I have indica. Like, what do you guys want? Like, I don't sell.
That's not smoking, first of all.
I don't have it. Like, I don't sell it or anything. But like, I just
Yeah.
love to share the love. If
Okay.
you guys want to feel
You the
happy.
plug.
If you want to feel happy. It's legal. You ain't
wanna
gotta do all
feel
that.
happy.
It's legal. We ain't even gotta do all that.
Everybody don't feel
Recreational use here.
happy.
Beautiful.
Don't do that.
Just so
Don't
you
do
know,
that.
I just felt happy.
You did.
Yeah.
Happy
Happy got felt on.
before we all go to
Okay.
jail, fuck
happy
around
Joy.
with Charlie.
Yeah, I got you.
What's been going on with you?
It's legal.
I've been caregiving. That's pretty much all I've been doing.
Caregiver. That's what you call fucking now. Good for you.
Damn.
That's not no.
You a CNA worker?
I didn't.
You a CNA?
I had no sex. Somebody put that meme up.
I barely had no sex.
I barely had.
That CNA, maybe a TNA worker, maybe.
But I'm thinking. No, that's not what you meant.
Them nuts available? Is that what that stands for?
Okay.
Them nuts.
Quick on your feet. Quick on your feet.
was
Got some
thinking-
wit to you
I was
right
thinking
there.
tit and
Quick
ass.
with it and
Them
quick
nuts
with it.
available.
I like
Okay.
it. I like it. I like it. And now the question that I know I'm going to regret. Trouble. How was your weekend?
Yeah, I ain't gonna flex. I ain't do shit.
He got skeeted on.
I ain't do shit.
You
No.
what?
He got skeeted on.
Nah, she's in some bullshit.
No, cause
I
he-
agree
he
with some
too.
bullshit she said. Because the headphones real low on this side of the table. I'm
I
used to
was
sitting on that
like-
side.
He was like, "Yeah, I'm glowing." I said, "You got skeeted on." He said,
like,
"Yeah."
uh-huh.
He was like,
Nah, that ain't how the conversation went. Hey, it ain't
So
going like that.
when women come, it's called ski, or are you?
That's
"No,
Have you
no,
squirt?
It's different ones. So
You can
you
ski?
Can come without skeeting, or you can.
what a way to segue into the battle of the sexes.
You cream is like a
Continue.
skur.
So
More
you
of a
get, right, you
skur.
get cream.
Yeah, you squirt it's a ski.
You know, you know what? I want you to take a nap. I just want you to take a nap.
Oh,
So okay, so
Wake
the
up
show
and start
finna
all
be
over
for
again.
educational
because I
purposes.
never knew we was called. I thought it was a squirt. I didn't know it was a skeet. So we skeet.
If you were AKA.
I like that. Skeet. Let me stop. They go out the
And
jump.
gonna
if
jump,
you,
yep.
if you a
Somebody call
Delta,
right in and be like, excuse me.
if you a Delta, they'd be like, "Horror, nigga," and punch you in your throat. Personal experience.
Okay, so
That is-
maybe I
oh,
said it
that's
wrong. You
abuse.
got squirted on because
No,
I mean
no,
either way.
no. I'm not gonna say nothing like
She
that.
did say you had something in your beard.
I'm not gonna
Sometimes
agree
you
with
get
shit
drip
else
Your
dropped
she's
beard
on.
saying.
is like really shiny.
That's juicy
Like you
berry.
said, you was glowing.
glowing?
Yeah.
It's the
Your beard-
Indian.
You know,
I'm
you got
your
that
beard
Steve Harvey
does-
beard.
Tribal.
Your
now.
beard has a
I'm
sight
tribal.
glisten
Yeah,
over
yeah,
it.
Just because you
I'm a
banged a
tribal
girl.
hoe Indian.
Yeah. Anywho, battle.
Did you say
of-
try a whole Indian?
yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
about to do this.
Wow.
Try what? Hoe?
Try a whole Indian.
Anyhow,
Anyhow,
Any hole?
That's usually he's
Not
he's
whole
usually with
Lola.
any hoe.
Hole.
Whole.
He has a
H-O-E.
sign up that says any hoe.
so Mark, yeah,
Like any hole?
Any hoe will do. That's
how
the sign.
was your weekend? What's going on?
Just grinding, man. You know what I'm saying? Keeping busy. You know me.
We gotta continue to get these things together for the podcast.
Yep.
Podathon.
We're like less than 2 weeks away. Less than 2 weeks away. So yeah, we gotta. We in the final home stretch, getting these last vendors signed up. We already got like over 30 vendors. Channel 2, 62 is gonna be there. Channel 4, we're working on Channel 4.
Nice.
Performing.
So yeah.
Exit.
So we got another TNA worker here that's gonna be performing
Clearly.
at the event. You know what I mean? Another tit and ass
Clearly.
worker. So
Oh.
yeah, we'll be
Ass,
you know,
ass,
entertainment,
ass,
right?
ass, ass,
Yeah,
ass,
okay.
ass.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna walk around with
A
the
little P
with
Valley
the liquors.
segment pop in with you
Oh
on the.
yeah.
I mean,
learned
well,
a few
Uncle Clifford is
poetries.
from Detroit.
Well, not
Is
that.
he?
Not
Yeah.
not that segment.
I went to high school.
No,
I was
that-
gonna say I went to school with a nigga like that.
It's okay, cause down in the
probably
valley, hey, look
Let it
down
go.
on the
Get
mile
naked
where
like
the
the
hoes get naked. Sorry. So, you
The
know, it
P
goes
and
down
P
on
Valley
6
stands
How
for
do we go to
penis.
from Python
I'm not
to
about
P
to-
Valley?
Penis
I did
Valley.
it. I did it. I'm
down
not
on the
even
mile.
sure.
Well, you said I was performing. I just want to make sure I give everybody the Charlie experience.
Oh,
You performing?
I
oh.
have kids there. You can't perform.
And she whispered it.
Fuck them kids.
Oh.
You can't come, Charlie.
That's bold a little
Yeah,
bit.
you can't come.
And then
You gonna be doing something for real?
hard segue. America,
That's exactly what. Never mind. Go ahead.
here we go.
It sounds better when you whisper it one more time. The Charlie experience.
Hold on, no.
This
Everybody
is-
just stare her nigga
See,
pleasedly.
ladies and gentlemen, this is
You know
exactly
what?
why,
I would not do that.
I'm just trying to figure out.
This is
Why
exactly
you
why I
so
couldn't
into
have Face the Music on this podathon because it's a school supply drive and they're not
See?
the content for around the
See
kids.
there, now y'all done fucked around and got us kicked off the podathon.
Y'all the ones talking about P Valley and shit.
No.
All right,
Fuck about them kids going back to school.
so here's
They not
what-
in school already?
She don't
Damn,
know.
they still need books.
See?
Ain't no motherfuckers still need books.
Man,
How many books
I'm still
they
waiting
need?
on my
Stop putting up his
transcripts.
attention.
Stupid
I wanna
ass
be in the
kids.
podathon.
Dumbass kids.
Them
still
stupid
sitting
ass
And
kids.
meanwhile, I just want to get to the fucking battle of the sexes.
Stupid ass kids
So
still need
here
books.
we are, America. Like I
Is
said,
it the
we
kids or
did
the
this
parents?
about a
You know
month
they be taking
ago.
the school supplies.
You niggas. We did this about a month ago, man, and it went over really, really well. So we figured we'd bring it back. And here we are. We got, everybody has their list of questions, and we just gonna fire these shits off at each other and get some answers. Hopefully we can learn something. Most likely we're not gonna learn shit, but y'all gonna have fun listening to it.
Yeah.
So
you were supposed to bring the
let's
questions with you.
Get ready to
Just
rumble.
come up with some shit.
It's okay. Just if all those fails, C, circle C, because I'm
Facts. That is
freestyling too.
all above.
Yeah.
Give me my bell.
Let's
Marco.
get ready to rumble.
I don't know which bell that you speak of. Is that the one she's talking
The
about?
ding, motherfucking ding. That's the one.
You have any
And
hand
it's on.
sanitizer?
Really? What was you touching before you came here?
Trash.
Did you say? Oh,
Oh,
do
very
I have some in here?
interesting.
Trash.
So,
Very.
who
very
wants to
interesting.
start this
Hands
shit
a
off?
little sweaty in the
Now
gloves.
y'all asked for this, so let's get it cracking.
Wait a
Who,
minute, baby.
who asked for it?
The battle of the sexes.
Who is you are?
The ladies.
You said you are.
Y'all.
You are asked for it. I thought somebody,
I left it in my car.
Mr. Hawks.
No,
asked for
I
it.
had another idea. Remember?
Nonetheless,
No, go ahead. I like to play defense first anyway. Go ahead. Let's go, ladies first.
we definitely gonna.
I
let the
think ladies actually went first last time on some
I
real
wasn't
shit.
here last
I
time,
went
so it
first.
don't count.
Okay, fine.
Really?
I'll get it
I
cracking.
did.
There you
Really?
go.
I did. Honestly,
So
I
I'll
don't
get it
have.
cracking.
I don't have.
You gonna set the pace.
I'll get
I'm
it
about to say
cracking.
we need a quarter.
And
And you about to
America,
say some bullshit. now,
you
too,
fucking
so-
right. That's
Monday
the
Night
purpose.
Football.
Here we
Let's
go.
get it.
Right.
And
we need
if
a
you
quarter.
all,
Say
It is
something
Monday
with shit with
night.
context.
America,
Those two
if
things.
you
Tuesday,
all,
we missed
high
it
as
yesterday.
hell.
I am tired.
You high as hell. She said it is.
I thought I
Monday
forgot. I lost a
night.
day.
true. America, if y'all want to get into this, the number is on the screen.
Y'all can
Call
help me remember
in.
what day it is.
Squirrel in the building.
Let us know.
My
baby
nigga
say
Earl
it
the
is.
squirrel in the building.
Squirrely.
She said it is Monday.
And I really had a revelation. Really thought it was, and then nope. It's Taco Tuesday.
Welcome.
Even more important.
Welcome.
I have a feeling we're gonna lose this battle just off of that shit alone.
You know what? I'm
What?
always a champ. See, it could be the underlay for the overplay.
It could be.
So this is strategy. All right.
It's strategery.
So let's jump off the top
Oh,
rope.
fuck.
Get to the first question. Ding, motherfucking ding. Ladies, here's the first question. Why is it that women in general automatically think their sex game is the bomb when some of this shit is absolute trash?
Ding me.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
Ding me.
We could go right
Whatever way y'all want
across.
to do it.
Just,
Alright.
just like you said, y'all say, don't lie to us if the sex ain't all
See,
that.
here's the thing what I don't like about what she just did. She
She
didn't give
pivoted
an
to-
answer
yeah.
At all.
First thing she did was
I
just
wasn't
like
even-
y'all
I
said.
wasn't even
Ding
done.
Come with your own
Come on in,
thought.
Charlie.
Don't.
Ding in.
You
Ding
did, but
in.
it's how you started that's the problem. It's
But,
not how
but I'm
Go
trying
ahead.
to
It's
Come on,
answer-
Charlie.
You was
Ding
so
in.
three
Go
words
ahead.
to
You
your
got it.
sentence and you fucked
Let me
up.
tell you
Right.
something.
And like I can't answer the question.
No, the floor is happy.
So
Hit it.
if she don't know it's trash, then how do you expect her to act
You
like it's
know when
trash?
your box is trash. Like you know when your box is
Well,
trash.
I don't have a trash box, so
I don't either. That's why I ain't never.
I don't know.
I will say this: just like how you're supposed to be confident in how you look and how intelligent you are, you're not going to downplay yourself off rip.
You're
But
not.
some women, when they don't have much else shit to offer, and the only thing they get complimented on is the box, then of course they're gonna think they box is the best box because they only know how to do box. They don't know how to do nothing else but box.
Okay. Okay.
I love that.
Or sometimes the box ain't good. It's just that's the only thing that they have to offer, and the dudes is gonna tell them the box is good because to tell them
Exactly.
Why would
otherwise.
you tell
But
them
that's
that?
why
Well,
they.
okay,
But that's why they
because
think
Because
that.
if I
that the
tell you the
box
box
is
is
good.
bad, then you're not gonna give it to me no more.
But-
I'm not
but
gonna
that-
do it.
my
Wouldn't that
whole
be the
point
design?
is-
You don't want bad box, do you?
Well, it's not. It's listen. Sometimes it's, and I'm not speaking for myself, but some
Gotcha.
dudes it's just
I
about
kinda think-
any
And
box that's
sometimes it
available.
just makes it easy.
Any
What
box
makes
that's
a
available.
box bad?
But that goes-
I don't.
It's like that
Like
dead
throwing
fish.
a throwing a
Like,
hot
what
dog
makes
through a
them?
hallway.
But that,
Oh,
but
I'm so
that's
There you go.
that's funny.
Get the fuck off.
But that's just like how I started, and he criticized me. If she doesn't know, if
Swing
she's
and a miss.
never been told, you know what I'm saying, that it's bad. Because I hear men all the time like, why would you make
And
a
then,
man
and then
feel
women feel
like,
like, oh, well, he nutted. My pussy good. Like, no, that
Nah,
See, and that
eventually
right
that will
there
I know
happen.
is-
niggas nut regardless.
Right,
Y'all
they
can't
don't-
hold
Yeah, I
it.
nut with
It's
my
like
hand.
Well, I
Like,
mean,
what-
shit.
Hey, it's like P. Y'all can't
A
hold
12-year-old can nut too, and he ain't been in one. So nothing is not the definition of greatness.
But
It
like,
just
what
means
makes this
Except
box-
consistency.
for
okay,
you
so the
cannot tell
tightness-
that to some women.
The tightness
That is
makes
fair.
the box good. The wetness, like what makes a box good? I never had
First and
box.
How about this?
foremost-
How about this? Do you feel like yours is good?
I feel like as a confident woman, hell yeah, my shit good.
What makes it good? Why is it? You tell me why
It's
it's
attached
good.
to
Answer
me.
your own fucking question. Like,
Just,
come on,
you
now.
checked your box.
Right.
What's up with your box, nigga?
It's
Why your
attached
shit
to
hidden? And why is it hidden?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You just like answer you the one that got it. Like,
I know I understand that, but it's like, isn't at that
the
point
shit that you brag
every
about
woman?
my shit so
But
well.
isn't
Let
every?
them- and then you gonna turn
But
around and ask me
wait,
what's good.
So-
about it?
no. What I'm getting at is okay.
I'm
So
bragging
I
about
just
mine.
okay. It's whether it's bragging or not though. If I feel like my shit good, the next woman feel like they shit good, and the next woman feel like their shit
Right.
good too. What the fuck makes it bad if we all? It's the same
Listen,
shit.
but
Like I'm
listen,
just
Some
confused.
people
watch
do
this, watch this.
My pussy is
Listen,
Some
different.
people, men included, but if we since we just dealing with women, some women feel as if because they have the thickest body parts that they don't have to do as much in the bedroom
Yeah.
and just lay there. So if you're a
Why
boring
would
you
partner,
fish?
that's
Yeah.
bad box
That's
too.
what
Because
I was
some
gonna say.
women
I'm a
feel
petite
like
bitch. I gotta
I
do
am the
it.
prize, so I don't have to do much.
Man.
You gotta please me
a pillow
versus I'm
princess,
pleasing
you
you.
just gotta lay there and then just have the pussy
Yeah.
and just.
So
Or
to
if you
answer-
really thick, so now your ass cheeks is
Y'all
bouncing.
I
better
heard
fight
thick
back
bitches
in the
can't take dick.
bedroom.
Is that accurate?
Nah.
what now?
Nah,
I heard thick bitches can't take dick. Is that accurate?
No, that's not.
No,
It
that's
depends
on
on the
case by
bitch.
case basis.
That's
Some
not
of them-
what I
specific
heard.
to thick. That's
I've
not
heard-
specific
motherfuckers
to
is from
thick.
hell.
just
They're
like I've heard skinny
demons,
girls
nigga.
run
They
deep.
can-
It is true for
I'm
me,
trying to
but
understand life right now.
you
What
know
you talking
that's
about?
you know.
All right, so to answer your question, be an active participant, first off.
Okay.
Secondly,
Please be an
to-
active participant.
if that question is answered, now the question on the table is what makes you think that the box is dope for you?
My box or
This,
general?
I mean,
Just in
I'm
general
pretty
for
sure
women.
you can't
Like, you
answer
wanted
for
me-
nobody else's box.
So you
Or
want me to
can
tell on air why my coochie good?
Fuck them, sure.
He said,
I'm
fuck
a little
it.
uncomfortable.
You threw her off
Now
with
your,
the
now
yes.
your pussy just sitting on the
You
table
feel
now.
me?
You left your
Like-
pussy on the table.
All of the lights now.
I mean,
All of the
shit.
lights.
Like, I'm not
All right,
ashamed
let's
of
make
shit that I
so
do,
cool.
but shit,
So
hold
let's make
on.
all right. So let's
That
make the
mean-
question generic then. Why would you say women in general would think their box is good? Let's ask it that way.
I mean, like,
Just
'cause
general question.
a general broad question, because I mean, I know some women are considered ran through, like, hot dog in an empty hallway is what
Yes.
you said. So I know that's something like the tightness, but I feel like shouldn't every woman know how to grip?
But you know what?
Don't grip?
To me, it's the whole.
Not if you don't
But
do sit-ups.
typically,
I
if
do
you're
no
just
abdominal
looking,
muscle.
Hold on, what'd you say, Joy?
just stereotypically speaking, if we're talking about generalities, one of the main reason why we do is because we're the one that's being the hunted and y'all the hunter. So of course, if you're always pursuing us and we're the prey, we're going to think that everything about
It's
us
something
is going
about
to be
us
great.
that's
That's
good.
accurate.
Okay, so
Because why'd you
Because
pursue me
I
if
was
I'm
super.
trash?
No, but I'm gonna tell y'all, I was.
And
super
ultimately, y'all trying to get some
surprised.
ass.
I was really super surprised when I found out there was a such thing as bad coochie.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah,
think
because
there
it's
was
like, how?
I didn't think it was a such thing.
Imagine our
Y'all
when we heard it was
surprised.
bad dick also.
Yeah.
So
Listen, do you-
just like there's a such thing as whack
Really?
dick.
It is.
Oh
we
my
felt
God,
the same
the-
way you did.
the
There's
worst
no such
thing-
thing as bad weather, right? I think
Right.
it puts
Bad
listen,
cooking.
Listen. It's about
Bad
it's
grammar.
about the whole climate of it, right? It's
Uh-huh.
the texture, the terrain, the
The
climate,
odor.
the smell, right? All of that. It's,
You
it's
need
the
to
whole
know how to
climate.
balance your
You see what I'm
pH.
saying? It's the
You
whole
need to drink some
climate
water.
of it.
Yes,
It's the whole
plenty.
climate.
If you did a lot of drinking
Yes.
Friday, do a lot of water Saturday.
Right, you're not lying.
Or in my
But
case,
look,
Monday.
Okay, so
The show is brought to you by Purified Water.
right.
Hello.
But just like it's some women out here
I
that
stay at
be,
the strip
be
club.
surprised about this. There's
Fucking
men
lap
with
stink
a
for a
lot
week.
of penis that can't.
Fuck.
Thank you.
Yeah. And it's the same, it's vice versa, same
And
thing
you
with
like,
the
wait
women.
a minute, why do you
Because
have
only
all
thing
this
worse than
penis?
a little dick is a big one that can't do
Yeah.
nothing with it.
It's
Oh
hurting
my
you.
God.
Just sitting there, just
all right. So,
ain't nobody trying to get no UTI messing around with you, boy.
And
Let's
then
go.
you,
Cranberry
and
juice for
then
the
you
rest
get
of
the
the week.
UTI, and you're
Right.
like, then he didn't even do shit.
He just sitting there pounding like he trying to put
all right,
drywall on.
So, moral of this story,
You just sitting there
ladies,
taking it and shit.
realize
Trying not
Hammer
to.
to the nail.
Because see, y'all don't listen either. Because when a woman trying to get away from you, it ain't necessarily that you hitting the right spot. It's bro. You in
That
here
hurt.
literally killing the. I'm not, and I'm not your wife. I gotta keep
Ain't
it
it-
preserved for the next dude. Because I'm not fucking you again, sir.
Real.
Back it on up.
Somebody
not
says, oh,
fucking
she
you
running.
again.
No, nigga, get off.
Get off.
It's
all right,
too
so
much. You doing
long
a
story
lot.
short, here's what we did
when you
because
gotta
I
flick somebody in the forehead.
automatically knew that this is what was gonna happen. So, America, ladies, understand this. Just cause you fine, don't mean that the pussy is good.
Correct.
Just you need to know that. Now, since we segue directly into what I knew where this question was gonna get flipped back on dudes, ladies. It is
I
now
didn't flip
on.
back on shit.
It's now on y'all.
I know what we was talking.
What's the question? What's the next order of business in this battle of the sexes? Who got the question? Anybody?
I had an interesting question as I was rushing and showering. Why is it so difficult for dudes to admit that they notice if a dude is attractive or not attractive, like another dude?
Y'all be weird.
Oh, yeah, that's
You know what? I had this
why?
conversation.
That's weird.
I had
to
this
me.
conversation with a Japanese guy. He said the same thing. I used to stay in Massachusetts, and it was a sushi spot downstairs from my building.
Sushi.
Oh, I love sushi.
And I swear to God, he told me, he was like, he complimented me and my girl. He was like, "You are very beautiful." And then I kind of looked at him a little. He kind of caught it a little bit. I'm like, all right, bro. Because at first it was cool. Like he said it to my girl and shit. I'm like, all right. But then when he flipped it to me, I'm like, oh, you just trying to nigga do me too, so I don't feel a way about you. You know what I'm saying? And then he was like, it's an American thing. He said that in his country, they tell each other, the men compliment the men all the time. He was like, that's an American thing. Like American men don't appreciate compliments from other guys. Like I didn't even have cousins, bros. Like, oh, you crispy, bro. You looking nice today.
I was
He's
just
like,
about
man,
to say
shut your
that.
gay ass
It's
up.
about.
But why you
It's
gotta be gay for giving you a
Because
compliment?
it's the way it make you feel. You're like, ugh.
Here's my thing, dog.
He
Like,
made you feel pretty.
To get that from a girl, yeah.
I was at the barbershop. And everybody from the hood know everybody from the hood, right? And one of the cats from the hood that never normally we see dressed up like this came in like Easter Sunday crispy fresh and shit. You know what I'm saying? So we see like, oh, this nigga done slid up the sidewalk on us and shit. You know what I mean? Cutting the motherfucking concrete. You know what I mean? So it's like it's the way that you give a dude a compliment, and especially in the black community and the black male community, right? So it's not like when you say why can't we admit that the dude is attractive? Because saying that he's attractive, saying that we're attracted to him.
No,
But that's that way. But when you say it that way,
because I can find you attractive and not be attracted to you. Okay, prime example. What made me think of that question was, dudes can see a dude out with a girl and go like, "Hi, nigga, like that," and usually it's because he's not attractive. So if you can notice he's ugly, then surely that means y'all can tell the difference between an attractive dude and an unattractive dude.
He's fine as fuck.
I don't think.
sometimes it's not about that though. I mean, I can
yeah.
explain a little bit more, but go ahead.
Yeah, I think it's the wording because I never be like, oh, she attractive. I might be like, damn, she fine. And that no homo, but I just be like, damn, she fine. I think you're good looking and she's good looking. I'm not trying to fuck neither one of y'all.
Oh damn!
It's different.
Oh shit.
See, it's different with women though, and that's the thing right there, right?
And let me. So it is different with women, and the thing about it is this:
I love it
it's
too.
simply a matter of conditioning.
I love that it's so
Period.
different for women.
That's it.
It
We have been brought up, and just like Mark was saying about his homeboy, we done came up with different ways to say, oh, this nigga shit sharp. Oh, this nigga got the crispy.
That's crazy.
Never will it ever be. Yo,
Oh,
bro,
you
you
look good.
handsome as hell.
I
today.
could really walk
It's
up
never
on a
gonna happen.
pretty ass woman and be like, "Bitch, you are beautiful. Thank you, boo." And I would grab her ass and she would bend over and let me do it. I love it
says
here.
That's okay.
Yes.
I do
We
that
can
to a dude. There's going to be a fight.
So
Absolutely.
don't ask a man why we can't do
unfortunate.
that.
But that was
I don't have
was
no
not the
desire.
question.
That wasn't the question. She didn't
I did not say that.
She didn't say that.
That's the
I'm
extreme.
just saying. I'm just saying. I love being a woman because I can do that.
Answer your question. We can, but how we do it is never going to be
To that extreme, of course,
Correct.
that makes
That's
sense.
it.
I don't necessarily do that.
Just like how a dude can fuck 4 bitches in one day, but let a girl do it. I mean, everybody gonna have double
That's a
standards.
lot of
Yeah.
work.
No, I mean,
right.
literally, if a
That's
girl
a lot
fucks 4
of work.
bitches, I want to see.
No, it's not.
In a day,
That's
Not
a
4
lot of
bitches, 4
work
niggas.
for a
I
woman
knew
to
it.
do.
I know what you say.
That's a lot of fucking work.
That
It
is a
is,
lot of
it
work,
is.
but you know,
It
you're
is,
gonna
it
sleep
is.
for a couple of days and shit.
Or be at the clinic.
Either way.
I think we just
Even if you
I
use a
think
condom, you still at the clinic. I think that's just
Well,
a
even for the
women?
UTI problem that you're gonna have, because you're gonna be.
yeah, because it's just a lot. It's a lot
That's
of
a
oh,
lot.
you
shit.
mean on the chick end.
Yeah, a lot
Yeah.
on the bitch.
Okay.
It's a
Yeah,
lot.
that's a
Okay.
lot.
That's
That's
a
I think as dudes though, I think we just natural competitors. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember being a little nigga and I used to hate on Pretty Ricky and shit. Like, cause all the girls liked them and shit. All the little B2K, all them little niggas. I used to hate them niggas. I used to hate on them niggas just not because
you didn't get caught.
no, just because
not pretty.
no, it wasn't even that. It was because the women were just so attracted to them. And I think as men, we're just natural competitors. So you can look at a guy and be like, oh, that's a decent looking dude. knowing it, I'm not gonna say it to you. You know what
Okay,
I'm saying?
I
That's
can-
how I felt
also
about them
fair.
niggas, but
Okay.
because we're in competition. You know
I
what I'm
can-
saying? We
I
probably
can
both
accept
trying to
that
fuck the
because-
same
I can
chick,
accept
nigga.
that.
Like,
Because I
I'm not finna be like, oh, he look good, and
But I be like, is your friend cute? And niggas be like, like, is your
Yeah,
friend
alright.
cute? He
But don't
straight.
ever ask no nigga that.
yeah, that's some
Right,
gay
that's
shit to
the hell
say.
I'm
But
supposed to answer
y'all
that.
Is your friend attractive? Is he attractive?
Because
He's
it's
straight.
okay.
Don't
Because
say
it's a
that.
double
Don't
standard,
say
and
that.
it's
You
okay
can't-
for you
because
all to
y'all
say
don't- y'all
that.
don't
You want me to
okay
bring
with
this
that
nigga or what?
Y'all, you know
because
if
he's
a
not
woman is
cute.
cute or not.
Send me some
I'm
pictures.
sorry.
No, stop doing that
Y'all
shit,
gonna sit
man.
here and start capping where y'all don't know. It's dudes and females travel typically in groups of 5.
Yeah.
Typically, with each group, you got 2 attractive people. One is usually more arrogant
Got
than
it.
the other one, and it's like a money contest where
Don't
one
disagree.
dude. Then you got the fat nigga in the group that always make people laugh because he fat. Then you got the
okay.
one that's got money but unattractive, but because he got money, people can get away with stuff. And then you got the one ugly ass
The short
friend
one? Is that the
that
short
one?
it
Not at
don't
all.
even matter because sometimes you can be ugly, lanky, and skinny. But because he crude, because he know he ugly, he says that he's like the comic relief for y'all because he
All right.
says the rude, crude stuff. If you were trying to set me up on a date, if you're my friend, you know you have an ugly friend.
Okay. Agreed.
You know
and
that.
there are no
So
lies
why can't-
So if I
detected in
say
what you
what he
said.
look like,
All I'm
he a nice
saying
looking
is
dude.
this. That's not going to happen because the
weird.
rules are not the same.
The
if
rule-
I
it
ask
shouldn't
you,
be no
but it
rules,
is.
though.
But it is. If I
As
ask
a
you
man,
that,
why can't
you
y'all just
can
be
say
comfortable
that.
and confident in your
Because
shit?
motherfuckers made
So you
double
can-
standard. Why do
you
white
can't-
folks
right.
get low car insurance and I can't? I don't know. That's just why the fuck it is, how it is,
that's
and that
fair.
it is.
But you
I ain't-
can't sit here and look at me and say he ain't a bad looking brother, and then just pull out a picture and let me decide for myself. Now
I'm
that
not-
I think
but-
that could be the compromise.
I'm not gonna lie though.
I would pull out the picture and let you decide. I'm not gonna insert my judgment and say
Yeah.
yes. He
And the
looks-
bad part
because
about
here's
it,
the
some
thing. Here's
pictures
the
are
thing.
I don't think it's nothing
I
wrong with
don't
doing
know.
that, though.
I can't tell you how your food tastes. I don't know what you like. So if I can say, he might say, all right, he okay to me. Like, even if I say with my level of standard of judgment, whatever, he show him to you, and you like, what the fuck? So I'm not gonna tell you that a man looks good because I don't have a radar or a level, a scale
I can respect
to
that.
judge
I
on
can
what
respect that.
was attractive for a man or not.
And another point to me, I got homeboys that like we joke on them little pretty niggas and shit that don't really get the girls, and then I got ugly homeboys that smash every chick they come across.
But
So
they
it's
got-
kind of
they
like
got
it's
game.
but that's
They
what I'm
got-
saying
they
though.
got
So
a
that's
whole
why. So when you
swag
say
Or they don't
but
have
look-
standards.
But listen though. So when you say
Nasty bitches.
no. But when you say though, is he attractive? It depends. It's in the eye of the beholder. Right,
How about
because
this?
some
Understood.
motherfuckers might look at at some motherfuckers. I done heard motherfuckers say, "Oh, Chris Brown ugly as a motherfucker. I would never that light skinned nigga. He
He look a little.
You know what I'm
he look
saying?
like
I
he need
get
a
it.
hug.
But
Look
to
a little-
the majority of the women,
He
they're
need a
like,
crackhead,
that's
bro.
Chris Brown.
Let me flip
I
it
mean,
around,
now
though.
he a crackhead,
Let me
but
flip it around though, because women do the same
he
thing
smoke
for their
cigarettes.
ugly friends, right? If you
Always.
say, listen, how she look? I mean, she okay, but you know
go
that
see you
dog
a high
right
school,
there.
go see you a high school
about
picture and
that.
shit. You send me a high school
But
picture.
again, that is what women do. That lets you know that we are. If our girl was bad, we would have said it. We know we have some ugly friends.
Oh,
so
everybody
if,
knows
So if
it.
anything, the you okay gonna be like, oh, she's either you're gonna compliment her personality, or you're gonna compliment her body.
But see,
Oh, she thick as hell, but what does she look like?
Know
Thick.
you
Man.
know more what's attractive in a woman than a man
But
know
the
what's
cra-
attractive in a
right.
man.
But at the end of
So
the day,
I'm not
I
gonna-
done known some women.
I just don't
who's
understand
I
why y'all do
find completely unattractive, and these niggas, these women. I'm saying niggas. I'm sorry. These women got men fighting over them. You know what I'm saying?
She probably
Well,
behind
that's
them shit.
always
Yeah.
It's always gonna be a
Big,
matter of
big calories, big
Well, she
salaries.
got-
So,
she got
so
the-
how about this? How about this for a compromise, and we'll move on. If I'm hooking you up with one of my homeboys, and you ask me what he look like, if I say, well, I think you'll think he's attractive.
I can work with
that's
that.
better.
I can work with that.
Is that fair?
And then have the picture. Have the
Is
picture.
that fair?
Yes, that is
That
fair.
works.
And if
Use
my
your
friend
head.
is butt fuck ugly, I would just look at you and be like, nah, fam.
Well,
I hang out with
that's
some
on you.
dogs, nigga.
I won't
I'ma
say that
this.
she's ugly if she's my friend, but I'll just look at you and be like, nah.
I'm gonna say this.
I don't have no
You
more
ain't
pictures.
gonna like her.
Listen.
like her.
Beggars can't be choosers, nigga.
Who's begging?
If you,
Who's
I'm
begging?
the motherfucker who's asking
Ugly.
if you got friends.
Well, no, that's
He's
not-
begging, or she's
No.
begging. If she like, you got
Think
some
about
friends?
it. Once you get to a certain age group, you don't want to go out clubbing no more. You don't
Yeah.
want to do all that stuff. The likelihood of you meeting somebody
not
as you
about
get
to
to a
meet
certain age,
nobody
I'd
at
rather
Pantheon.
just deal with something, you know, in a close personal setting because
I
I
want a
trust
word of-
your judgment.
Hey,
if you
look,
hang
a
around.
word, a word
But at
of
the
mouth
same
nigga.
time, if you don't put in the
Hello.
work, if you don't work, you don't eat. That's kind of how it works.
Okay.
That's just the law of the jungle now. So
me
if
share-
I'm gonna bring
If
some, if
we
I'm bringing
talking-
something to the table, nigga, let's
And
say
if
we
we
all
talking
hungry.
about getting hooked up. I mean, let's be for real. We talking about getting hooked up.
We
the
know that
probability
ass about-
Of
is
it.
low
It's very
as
low.
fuck. So
If I'm bringing
Well,
something
hold
to
on,
the
what
table,
was
if
you
niggas
saying?
is hungry,
all I want to do is shout out our
America's,
Online
y'all
people.
listening to this fucking we talking about?
what up though Ballroom Dre? What up though Nubia Queen?
Ballroom Dre, all
I
he do is
heard
talk
you.
shit, and I want to fight him.
Don't fight us.
I'm just playing, I'm just
Legacy Flavors TV. What up though?
Yo.
Mr. Moral Support. What up though?
Good name.
Yep. Oh, Mr. Moral Support
Shows
did
moral
say
support.
Hush Charlie. He always coming from you too.
He also said that he should have pulled up on your ass, is what he said.
I said leave Charlie alone, and he said NOPE.
I say y'all just get to the fucking
He
part and
spelled
get
it
it
out.
over with.
oh,
Yes,
oh,
he's an
he
asshole.
came here with his girl the last time. You gonna
Right.
put a nigga in a situation like that?
No.
She was
Yo,
sitting
you
there.
can't. Yo.
Whoa.
Throw him under the bus.
But he always
Kill a
coming
nigga
for
like
Charlie.
that.
You not.
Hey.
You not in the pocket at all.
Y'all are doing negative
You out of
reinforcement
pocket.
right now. What y'all are doing? Let's change the subject.
You know what?
That
Yo.
Next
I'm
question.
shocked. Like, whoa.
Imagine he's sitting at home watching
Don't
the
put
show
me
with his
on
girl
that
right
pot.
now.
Right, he can
Oh
log
my
off.
God.
Thanks a lot, assholes.
Charlie, Ballroom Dre said you have to be on time to fight someone.
Got him.
That's why. And that's why I'm sick of your shit. That's exactly why. I was gonna let it go.
That nigga know you.
I was
He
gonna
know
let
you
it go,
personally.
damn it.
So was capping when he said that on time shit in the intro. I was like, this nigga tripping. We started the show 20 minutes late.
Listen,
That nigga said,
Look, man, I tried to let it go. I tried
hell
to give
no.
her something.
He did.
he gonna make it look like we was all late, nigga.
I tried.
Gave me a
I tried.
fucking rope.
Now,
Okay.
roll the
Our
bus
fans
right
know-
there, cause
Our
like,
fans know what time the show's supposed to start. So when we start late,
Charlie, that was trouble
Somebody
running over
has to
your
read.
ass.
He
right
like,
there.
oh, time.
so it's her
So
ass.
what's the next question? Trouble is on you.
Nigga in a different time zone.
Oh,
8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, nigga.
Trouble is on you.
I'll
What's the
fuck
next
with
question?
I want to know.
Not clapping.
Yeah,
I like that.
yeah,
I love the
yeah.
intensity,
I'm coming
Shell.
with that
I
energy.
love the
Yeah.
inten- Come on,
I
want
wanna
to
know.
Talk your
What you
shit.
want to know?
Talk
I
your shit.
want to know
Yeah.
why do I'm not gonna say all women because I don't want to offend nobody.
Here we go.
I'll beat your ass.
Why do a lot of women have a problem with criticism? Do y'all think that y'all doing?
Okay.
Excuse
Okay,
me.
baby.
Then
Do
you
y'all
fuck
think
me.
that y'all doing
We don't need
everything
you
right
growling
and
in
that
the
y'all can do
damn
nothing
phone.
wrong?
Dig me in,
How do you have
Come
a,
on.
y'all always got an answer for every
me
motherfucking
You can't even let him
problem?
finish his
In
damn
fairness,
question.
do you want us to
How
answer
to
this
say-
question
yeah,
too?
go ahead.
Since we got an answer for all the
Got an answer for every motherfucking problem.
Well, you know what?
This is what I look at this. Isn't this
My
irony?
personal experience, I will say that delivery and tone is everything for me. You
Okay.
ain't as a person. It's a certain as a woman. It's a certain way that you
Put a
shut
pin
up.
in that.
As a woman, it's a certain way that you should talk to me. As your woman, it's a certain way that you should talk to me.
Do you
and
reciprocate
hold
that?
on. As your woman, it's a certain way that you should talk to me and address me.
Okay.
As your woman, again, you should know how to handle me.
Well,
So hold the fuck on.
You know,
Hold on, King.
lately I've been
King.
wondering if, you know,
Hold on, King.
not the Neo voice.
I don't mean to,
Hold on,
don't mean
King.
no harm,
So with
but-
that being said,
Hey, first off, 3 kings add up to 1 motherfucker.
Yeah.
So you watch that.
We bitch ass nigga about 4.
We
Bitch ass
no,
nigga.
go.
seriously. But like I said, all those things are everything for me. So for you to sit up here and talk to me a certain type of way, it causes for a woman to deflect. It causes for a woman to shut down. It causes for me to get extremely defensive if you're talking at me a certain type of way. Don't talk to me like that, because now at this point, I'm annoyed. Now at this point, I'm defensive. And now at this point, I don't give a fuck, and I don't even hear what you're saying to me. Because at this point, the way that you just
So
spoke
you
to
saying
me-
your way of dealing with criticism is just to ignore it?
No,
No,
I'm not
that's
saying
not
that.
what
Like,
you
you said what you said. I ain't like how you
All
said
right.
it, so I'm
saying
gonna
that
forget
it's
you
a certain,
said it.
It's a certain way that you need to talk to your woman to get her to understand. And if
Can
you
I
don't
say something
understand
too,
your woman, then you need
Okay.
to figure out how
Yeah,
to
it's
get
a
her
certain
to
way to just talk
understand.
to a person or a woman in general. You can't talk to a woman
Whoa.
or people especially if you don't have that kind of relationship with someone. Because one of my biggest pet peeves, if I don't really know you, fam, and you only know me
Ooh,
surface,
that's
you
it.
can't really
You can't
tell
say
me about
certain shit
me
to you,
because
yeah.
you've only seen me surface.
Right.
So what if your criticism is based on lack of knowledge and stuff? So just because I don't accept what you said, I can still hear it and be like, you really don't know me. That doesn't mean that I didn't hear your criticism. It's just I don't accept it because you don't know me anything beyond my name.
So let's flip the
hold on,
narrative
hold
though.
on,
Let's
hold on,
let's let's
Let me-
hold on before we get to the because I don't want the narrative to be the niggas just yelling at y'all.
No, that's not even what I'm saying. Because again, that's
And
why.
that's what I. That's why
Yeah, I don't want the
pick apart.
narrative to
Right.
because the narrative
You
is
spoke on
that
the
motherfucker
tone
turn.
of what a man
Right.
said. Like let's take that bad tone out of it and
Right.
say he just
talking
he
to you.
And then the thing about it is like I don't like when women say a man can't handle me. Or,
No,
wait,
no.
are you a farm animal? I shouldn't
No,
have to
I'm
handle
not. Okay,
you.
I feel
so
you on
maybe
that.
maybe
Yeah, you know
maybe
what
I
I'm saying?
shouldn't maybe
Like-
I shouldn't speak in terms of that way. But like I always say this. I say know your audience. Know the person that you're dating. Know the person that you're talking to. If you talking to me and you know I'm a sensitive person, it's a certain way that you should address me if you fuck with me, right?
Got it.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a certain, if I'm your woman, it's a certain way
So
that you
it's
should
a
address
matter
me
of
to
tone.
get me to hear you.
Because
That's all. That's how
I'm
look
saying
at it.
ignore that.
Hold on,
listen,
hold on,
you're
y'all.
speaking-
Yo,
you're speaking all to the narrative of him
Hold
speaking to you
on,
in a bad tone.
everybody. There is a comment that we need to address because it's talking about what y'all talking about.
You want to
Go
say,
ahead.
you said whisper?
So,
No.
but yeah, at that
Maybe I
point,
should text her.
Nubia Queen said criticism
Is
is one thing, belittling is another, and it's
Absolutely.
a fine
Correct.
line.
Yeah, and
it
it-
really is a
Absolutely.
fine
Correct.
line. Mr.
Absolutely.
Moral Support, so he's supposed to whisper the corrective criticism.
You being an asshole. You know that's not what the hell
right?
I'm talking about.
He know, believe me.
But
he's
why
an
is it a
asshole.
corrective
But-
criticism?
and then he
Right.
gon- he
I said
gon-
constructive criticism.
Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah.
He gonna also say, "I'ma write it on a line piece of paper and slid it across the table."
And I will set that paper on fire and
gonna
tap
get your
dance on that
ass
table.
Yeah.
Don't play with me.
Especially
I
if
hit
the
you with
nigga-
the happy feet like
get the
Liu
right
Kang
in
from
cap.
Mortal Kombat. Don't insult my intelligence now.
Right.
Do it
Don't be
again.
ass-
Now here's my question.
Because
Sure.
when we do that to them, they feel
Oh,
a certain
and
type of way.
you went exactly to where I would love to
Just
go
like
to.
a nigga about to flip
Hold
the
on.
coin.
Because
That's what you did,
the
though.
One thing, the one thing
You
Yeah.
turned this shit into Ike and Tina like
Hold on,
you
the one
yelling
thing
at me.
that-
I didn't say
I
a
didn't
nigga
say-
yell
I
at you.
didn't say yell. I
But
just
you
said
went straight
tone.
into
Wait,
No.
wait. When I say
Time out.
tone, I don't mean
Got
yelling.
it.
I can mean sarcasm and everything.
but
It doesn't
here's-
mean
here-
yelling.
And here's my
That is
question.
true. She
I
never
don't-
But it
Never
shouldn't have to
said
be.
yell.
I don't
It shouldn't have to
a
be played it
problem
perfectly
whatsoever
to get the criticism.
I don't have
If
a
that's
I
what
shouldn't
you
have to.
dealing with?
I shouldn't have to play it perfectly.
No, the
for you.
bitch that you dealing with.
I'm just saying. I'm dealing with a human being here with
Yes,
some
And you also dealing with a woman
ass
that's
and
fucking
titties.
with you.
That's all I'm saying.
But if you dealing with a woman that's fucking with you, you
All
should
right,
know how
so
to
here
address
comes the
her.
word in
Okay,
edgewise.
calm down, calm
First
down.
and foremost, I don't have any problem. Yep, tone is definitely a part of the message.
It
Correct.
is.
Get it. 100%. Here's where I have the problem.
Okay.
A, when you take the tone out, which is where the question starts at,
Okay.
he ain't talking about tone. He's talking about constructive criticism given constructively. And what
Okay.
what generally winds up happening is no matter how you say it, this is why it's a question. No matter how you say it, the tone is going to be implied, and the defense mechanism is going to come up automatically.
And she just
That's
kinda
why
proved that
he
with how
asked
she
the
responded.
question.
Okay.
It ain't never no right way to say
So
it.
no, there no, there
There's
is.
no right way to
Because
say
I
it.
don't think I said
But
that
it's-
wrong. All I was saying was basically like if you say it, things to a certain way to a woman, she ain't gonna hear you, and you mad.
And we're
she ain't
telling
fucking
you
hear
in general that
So-
just ain't fucking true.
Here's the
Okay,
thing.
so
Here's the
what's
thing.
It's true for me. I ain't gonna hold you up.
There's a
It's true for
giant
me.
between being right and wrong or correct and incorrect. So if we look at it more so on a correct way, which is right and wrong is typically subjective.
Subjective,
Correct
yeah.
and incorrect is objective. If you're coming toward me, one not only with the criticism, because I won't even say attack, but do you also have the example of what you're talking about
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
well as the
Okay.
solution?
Yes.
As long as
I love
okay,
that. I love the solution.
Okay, wait.
so as long as that
I
happens,
love the solution.
it's easier to deal with versus you telling me what. Take accusatory words out of there because I know for me, I am naturally defensive when it comes to someone doing these two things. You don't never or you always? And to
Ooh.
me,
But do you project that to your partner? Are you now
Yes.
do you
I
reciprocate
like
that when you
that.
talking to the man?
Before we even get to how we come back, because that's a whole nother conversation.
That's not even a true statement.
But-
usually, go ahead.
Here's the experience
And-
that I feel sort of
Just-
kind of comfortable.
so let me
Usually
finish.
that's
Hold
not
on.
a true
Go ahead.
So let me finish. The reason why I say that is that automatically kind of puts any person, male or female,
guard.
on guard because what you're doing
On the
is
defense, yeah.
that is an attack. If you look at me and say you don't never listen to me when even if you listen to me once, I can never say you did.
never
Let's
do
just
it.
talk about what happened today or within the last 72 hours. Stop bringing up.
But you bringing up old
don't
shit
bring
that
up
you got
old shit.
animosity
You
with me.
fucking plunger.
Exactly.
Sorry.
I don't like that stuff. Don't tell me what I always talk about what I did today or within the recent time that if now I can deal with that.
Now, if you're gonna bring up, like we said, if you're gonna bring up past shit, if this is a reoccurring pattern,
Then
give me
yes.
examples of this.
That's
from the,
what
you know
I
I'm saying?
need. Make
Don't
it
just say
tangible.
you always do that just
Okay.
because.
And I love what she said. Also provide the solution too. Don't come
Yes.
at me with all that bullshit.
Yeah.
Then
Okay,
you
okay.
ain't got no
You
fucking
have-
solution.
before you
Wait,
get to it-
Wait.
Yes.
Let me ask this question. Give me an example of what it is that you're talking about as far as a criticism.
That's a good point.
Criticism,
Yeah, as far as what
Like
you
just,
mean.
some- give it-
just addressing
Or
character
give
flaws.
an
things
example of
that-
what you're
But
talking
give
about
an
where you
example
tried to be
because-
Be
criticism
specific. Give
of
an-
somebody
give-
and blew up.
An example of a situation where you criticize someone.
I don't know. I don't do it.
I'll give an example.
for this reason because I'm not an argumentative dude. I
Dealing
just
with
rather
someone
just go cheat or
and
something.
they have a habit of running their mouth about your personal business.
Ooh.
And you constantly listen, man, what's us is us. It ain't got nothing to do that. This ain't for public.
I'm with you on that.
I might be the wrong person to ask.
And
Yeah, you
hold on.
be
But
chatty,
now
chatty
listen.
over
The
there.
thing is, it
Pillow
doesn't,
talking.
no, but see, it doesn't. But it doesn't really matter what the example is. But you're asking one, so I give
Right,
you one.
right.
But what we're trying to get to is the fact that this is something that you mentioned. You
right.
say, and you're saying, listen, man. You're trying to interject.
You're trying to
This
politely
is
tell them
something.
shut the fuck
Don't
up about our business.
Do this. Don't
Right.
do that. I don't like this. We need to move in another direction from that, or whatever it is.
Right,
Being on time, vanity, whatever the criticism is. But the thing is,
For real. Hey,
but
my
the thing
nigga got a
is,
problem.
no
with
matter
somebody
how you
screenshot
say
that
it,
shit
and
right there.
this is the point
hate
that we're
that
trying
shit.
to make.
It's hard.
No matter how you say it, no matter what solution you give, if it is taken, and that ain't got nothing to do with your tone. If somebody is going to be on the defensive because that's just them, they're going to do this, or they simply don't
So
take
then
constructive criticism.
You have a decision that you have to make then. If this person is
Boom.
demonstrating that they are not willing to
Yeah.
change,
Boom.
compromise, or adjust, then you
Boom.
have to decide, okay, do I
Boom.
still want to deal with this
Boom.
shit, or do I just
Boom.
leave? And that can be platonic
Boom.
or romantic. Come on, Happy.
Boom. So that
Nah,
was
I
my
want
point.
y'all. I
That was
definitely
my
want everybody
point.
to recall that this was said. I'm glad this is
No,
being
no, no,
filmed.
right.
Good.
No,
But
some
I
real
said
shit.
that's
said
the
this
truth.
before.
It is accurate.
Because I've gotten to a point at my age
That's really accurate.
that I am. Thank you. I've gotten to a.
No, don't do that.
That was
Look.
constructive criticism. Good job.
Right.
I like
but
hey, you saw that solution?
that's right.
You saw that
Mark
solution?
said it got to be over here. I'm like, wait, am I loud? I don't goddamn know.
getting over here.
Yeah.
Alright, maybe not. But look,
You handled that well.
And then she threw me under the bus like Mark
Right, I
said
did.
do it wrong. No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
I'm sorry, Mark. I love you. Okay, but no, I'm all for leaving a situation that does not benefit you. If you feel like somebody is either attacking you all the time, because you have people that just attack you because they aren't that into you. Let's put that out there, men and
I've
women.
had
It's not. That's not even a gender thing.
Okay.
I've
It's
actually
men
had
or women.
that.
Hold on.
That's
Calm
going-
down.
that's
Calm
going
down.
a little further than where we need to go
I'm
with
just
it.
She driving her point.
God
She
damn,
driving her
shut
point.
up.
I know.
So what I'm saying is, and then you also have people who y'all just don't match. Y'all just don't mesh. Y'all don't match,
match.
at all. Y'all don't.
Somewhere in between match and mesh
Yeah,
is
it's a
match.
match.
But
Like,
continue.
I thought
I
it was
wasn't gonna
fetch.
say nothing. He get on
Like
my
a
nerves.
man
You said
fetch.
match.
You can't match
Right.
it.
At the end of the day.
But it is Monday.
Right. It is.
No, it's actually
It's Tuesday.
Tuesday,
No,
Again.
we got it. Me and her got it. Me and her got what she was trying to say.
See, you know what? This
It
is
was
why
some
Happy
shit
and Joy.
that
are
happened
next
in Cal-
together.
Happy,
earlier.
joy, joy.
happy,
Continue.
happy,
Right.
joy, joy.
All right.
But my whole thing
So
is,
let's put a
if
bow on
y'all
this one.
if y'all do not match, then y'all need to separate. What happens is a lot of times
What that got to do with you taking criticism?
No,
because what I'm saying is
Just
if
use
you
You
Yeah.
said, nigga, get the fuck on, cause I'm
No,
gonna
she's
say
saying
what I'm
if-
saying.
if-
It was
But
more
if
so
you
in
have
rebuttal to the
if-
scenario
right.
that happened.
But
okay.
if you have to criticize somebody and they're not
Everybody
taking-
got to get criticism, constructive criticism.
No.
Not
This is-
necessarily.
oh my God.
Ain't nobody perfect. Everybody can be better.
Hold on.
No, I
Finish.
understand
Happy,
that.
please.
What I'm saying, if you have to correct somebody about something and they don't not taking it and they're not taking it, y'all don't match.
It's not for you.
It's not for
And
you.
you trying to criticize some shit that's not for
know,
you.
when you're giving them this criticism, you have to know if this person is listening with an optimistic ear or a pessimistic ear.
Absolutely.
Because if
You see
my
what I'm
man
saying?
tell me it's something that I need to change
And
that's gonna help us
To that point,
as a whole,
this is what
I'm
I'm
changing
saying.
that.
That's the
shit.
part of maturing, though.
Got it.
You're
But it's
mature.
not even a part of maturity
Yeah,
because
you're a
I'm
grown
not
woman.
changing for every fucking body.
It's actually a
I'm
part-
not. I'm not gonna change.
But you
for
probably
every
wouldn't be
fucking
in a
body.
relationship with every fucking body
I
either
can
at your,
be,
at your
but
level
we've
of
all
maturity.
been in
Okay.
relationships that was mismatched.
So here's
That's
what I'm
saying.
saying to that point. I get it. I don't. If it's to that extreme where it's just not a Mitch had to do it.
Mitch.
Then okay, I get it. But
Mesh.
that's going
Mesh,
way down the stream. I'm talking about. We're not talking about life altering or relationship
I get that.
altering issues
But
where
most
it's
people
going
are
to be.
in those situations.
But
is
that's
what
not
I'm
what. But
saying.
that's not what we're talking about. That's not where the question
So
went.
to get back to the original question as to why it seems like women, and if
Most
you want to
people are
stick with
mismatched
generalities,
That's-
truth
yeah.
be told, women hear criticism as an attack against them being wrong or something is wrong with them, and it makes it seem like we're bad people and we
And
don't
then
like to
we-
seem bad.
Thank
If our
you.
women tend to deal more about
Especially if we
intentions
trying to.
versus
It's like,
behavior.
oh,
So if I
God.
intended to be good and it came across wrong, now you're basically saying I
I'm
was
bad.
bad.
Yeah.
Right.
And
And
now,
that's why
now
it's
shut
hard.
the fuck down.
That's a
Now
great
I'm not
answer.
saying shit.
That's
That's
fucking
a
hard.
that's a
That's a-
fucking
oh,
great
fuck.
family feud answer right there.
Number one.
Sometimes
We finally got it.
y'all dance like a motherfucker, boy. Y'all Bojangles around that motherfucker.
but she's
like I
not
ain't never
gonna
seen some
accept
niggas
it.
tap dance in my life.
No. It
She's
took
not
y'all
gonna
long.
accept
Them niggas was
It took y'all
dancing.
long
Fox
fucking time to
trotting
get
around
there.
that
But
motherfucking
thank
question.
y'all.
You're welcome.
That's the
getting
answer.
here.
That was a great answer.
Thank you.
That was a great
That was a great answer. That's the truth.
Ladies, do you
And
all
I
have
can
any
relate
more
to that in the
questions?
women. I
But
can
she's
relate to
not
that in
gonna
the
And when you
accept it
understand it
and
as
then
a man, it makes you a better man. Because then, like she was saying, you know how to attack it. Then because you look
You know
at,
how
you
to
understand
attack.
how
Address.
they look at criticism.
not attack.
So it
right?
makes you a
Because
better
we don't
man.
attack,
Very,
right?
very
But
well.
if they
we
don't
all
understand
Yes, sir.
what the fuck,
We know
the
how
reason
to
why they
diagnose it.
lash out to criticism, then
Yeah, right.
that's when you have that misunderstanding. That's when you had that
respect
disconnect.
Honestly,
But you
that
know
was
what?
really good.
But not
'cause now
even just
actually
that.
understand it a
I
lot
agree with
better
her,
10
but
times.
most-
It's like, you
I
know
think
what?
we all did. Yeah,
Yeah,
she got
yeah.
the
Oh,
she took the
fact.
Yeah,
cake.
but even if you,
Especially
even
like
if
she
that,
said, it was
if you
time,
got
too.
that, it's still she still won't change if you not the nigga she want to change for.
Oh, sure. That's a whole nother set of
That's-
problems.
Yeah, no, that wasn't
Yeah.
the question.
That's a
I
whole
wasn't
nother
talking
set of
about that
problems.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hell
Yeah,
no,
and at that
that's
point, yeah, it's
criticism.
time to. It's time
Right.
shit. Just to criticism.
Because if you just criticizing for the sake of criticizing because you don't like
Yeah.
my essence,
Hey,
then
right, they like,
Yeah,
nigga, get the
I
fuck
gotta
out.
go.
Beat it.
You know, because I've been in situations like that where it was like you love me, but you don't love me.
Yeah.
He wanna,
You know.
I love the benefits of
Being with you, but you don't like what
you're
it
not,
takes.
You're not
Yeah.
the
You
bitch
the
I really
person. I
want.
don't love
Right,
you the
right.
person.
I don't
Exactly.
But
Like,
she sucked dick real good.
Yes, yes, she
I love,
does.
I
She's
love,
such
I
a
love
nice
components
person,
about
but
you.
that's
I had a dude that really loved the
sick of this
fuck
shit.
out of
So nice.
Charlie, but couldn't stand Shantae.
Sick of
It was crazy. He loved Charlie, but couldn't
Somebody
stand
can-
So,
Shantae.
ladies, do you all have? What's your next question? You all get the last question.
Okay, I had thought of this one.
My nigga Charlie Ray.
Why is it that men offer spoken apology with no change? Why do they think just the word apology or I
Because they
apologize
think
will
we
fix the
stupid.
problem versus actually adjusting the behavior? Because
Because
a lot of y'all just feel like we just want to hear sorry. So y'all do that all day and won't make no adjustments.
I want to get
game
that
for
shit
you.
over with.
So why?
I just
That
want
You know
nigga
what?
ain't
I'm
for
not,
you.
I'm not
you
gonna
what the
lie.
fuck you
I'm
want to
not.
hear, and I want to get it over with.
I'm not one of them dudes. Like I pride myself on trying to be the best version of myself. So I love constructive criticism. I love hearing criticism. I love to know. My issue with a female usually be when they don't tell me what I'm doing wrong. Don't just walk around the house unhappy, bitch. Like tell me what the fuck is going on so I
right,
can fix
and
it.
that's what I was
Okay.
talking
I
about.
want to get to the
earlier.
fixing
Yeah,
part. Like
that's what I was
let's
talking
get
about
along. I don't want to, you know. So if I need to do
So
more of
what
this,
you
do
saying
more.
is-
So I can't.
But
really-
everybody not like that.
What you
I
saying
know.
is your
I know.
apology is gonna come with the action.
No, I'm
action
not
should
saying
be
I don't
the
apologize.
action should
I'm
be
more
the
so I work on fixing. I'm a solution oriented. I want to fix it. Like,
But you
got
gotta
to do what I gotta do to fix me.
Hold on. The question is this: why is it just an apology with no action? That implies that you did something wrong. You fucked up. Which
you know you fucked up.
This is what I always
here
say
comes
about
the
that question.
apology. So then, does the apology come with action?
Yeah. For me,
No,
yeah.
okay.
For me personally, I can't speak
Right.
for everybody.
If he
But
knows
this is
that
not
she gonna
but this
come
is for
back,
men, just like
Right,
how.
right, Mark.
he's not gonna.
Yeah,
do
my thing is like the best apology is the only apology really. If you're gonna apologize, the apology is change behavior, and if you don't change the behavior, it's manipulation,
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
right?
I don't know how to hog tie people.
Right.
So that's
but
that's
a lot
how,
of the y'all
what you looking
gender
at me like
get
that,
into
Sophie? You ain't
that.
like that
Yeah,
one,
because
huh?
they childish.
No,
It's
no,
immature.
I'm listening, and I'm trying
It's
not
a
to
level.
listen to this
It's a
man
level of
over here
maturity.
quote
No, but
hard-
he's right though.
No, he's over here quoting R. Kelly. Is what
It's
he was
either,
doing.
Right,
it's
which is
either A,
hilarious.
manipulation, or B, mental instability. Like you
Yeah.
just not conscious of what you're doing to the point. And again, that's probably just somebody. I'm not about to keep trying to beat you in the head or shape you into what I want you to be for me. I'll just leave. Like, and that's whoever. Like, I'm not going to try
Please
to
leave.
shape you into this mold. So
Right.
you know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
if you're not my person, then I'm not going to be superficially attached to whatever. I'm emotionally attached to you to the point where I bring myself down because I want
Right.
to stay with you.
Because that can be platonic, familial, relationship
Yeah,
based,
family, all
anything.
of that
Because
shit,
there's some
friends,
family now
everything.
where I'm like, I done
Yeah, all
told
of that
you
shit.
about your behavior.
Yeah.
We didn't talk
And
about
then you
it.
cut them
You're
off.
in
It's
the
like now you're wrong.
Now I'm the bad
Now
person.
you're the bad person. But
And
it's like,
to answer-
so what you're saying is I'm just supposed to deal with you the way that you are.
Exactly,
And
here's-
that's just how I
to
am. Like,
answer
come on now.
your question, why
no
do
growth
men
in
do
that.
it? Well, since you, well, it's not gender specific, but since you're talking about men specifically, the reason they do it is because that person
The
is
woman.
taking you for granted. That's the
Because
answer.
you teach people. Like
And
I said,
the
that's
woman-
why I say,
the woman
apology,
That's
apology
manipulating
taking
the
you for
fuck out
granted,
of you.
aka manipulation.
Yeah.
Because
I'm
as long as
manipulating
I'm
the
not
fuck
without
out
change
of you.
behavior,
I'm
it's
literally
manipulation.
mind fucking you. I'm not gonna. I'm mind fucking you.
In
I'm,
their
That's what
mind,
I'm
here's
saying.
what's happening.
I'm literally doing
They
it.
The woman
said-
is allowing
And
it.
you're letting me
They
do
said
it. You're letting me do
you
it.
teach
No
people how to
matter
treat you. You don't cut it
whatever
off.
letting me do
I
it. You're gonna
say,
let me keep doing
no
it.
matter what I do, you're going to be there anyway. So let me appease you. My bad. And I'll continue going on about my merry way, doing
And
whatever the
guess
hell
what?
it is
Because
that I was doing.
he's not losing. He's not losing at all. You know what I'm saying? And she's not losing. So, because it's a lot of freaking narcissistic women out there. Let's put that
Narcissistic?
out there. Narcissistic women. There's a
Narcissistic.
Missed the syllable, but we'll
Just don't-
we'll
just don't-
You all good though. We got a list. We know what it is.
narcissistic. We know what you're talking about.
narcissistic.
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 Just don't say it. Just don't say
Narcissistic
it.
ass niggas.
Go on.
You
listen.
narcissistic ass women.
Just let it go. Come on.
Y'all know what the hell I'm talking
Narcissistic
Y'all shut your
about.
ass
I ain't
up.
about to put all
Just
that
say
shit in there.
selfish.
Y'all
Just
know
say
what I'm
selfish.
saying.
That's
Just
good.
don't say it.
Just say selfish.
And yep.
No,
and they-
because that get me kicked off of Facebook. Every time I said women are selfish, I get kicked off of
For what? That's
Facebook.
Facebook jail stuff?
Yeah, apparently. 'Cause
Why?
And a pick me. That's what they gonna call
But
you.
you can look at
That's
somebody
what
and
they
say,
call
you
you.
got if I
call
say
you
for
a pick
bitch,
me.
you can
If
say
I
that.
say
You
the
can't say
word,
selfish.
if I say the word wrong, I
And-
can't get kicked off because you don't know what the fuck I'm saying.
Ain't everybody selfish.
Okay, that's
I didn't know that.
actually
Or if you say
genius.
Zuckerberger.
That's actually fucking genius right
I
there.
done got
Not
kicked
mad
off.
at you.
Under-
I done get kicked
And,
off.
and I completely understood your point. Yep, it's a bunch of
I would also.
narcissistic people who definitely
Right.
will do this, and not only do they do it, they sort of kind of get a joy out of it because
think
they
some people do.
realize
I
that
legit
you're
do.
not going anywhere until you do.
Yeah, I feel like it's a level of immaturity too.
It
A
is.
lot of men are just not mature enough to realize or identify that they're the problem or a part of the problem, a major part of the problem in situations, and they're narcissistic.
It took me a long time.
What I-
Y'all
I
gonna
said
fuck around and have me
narcissistic
saying
enough.
it like that from now
They
on.
Don't say
narcissistic
it like
enough
that.
to
And I'm gonna say it in
believe that.
public by accident.
Don't
be like,
say it
oh.
like that.
They're narcissistic
Hey, look,
enough to believe that
don't
they
say
can
it
manipulate
like
a motherfucker into believing that they're gonna change and work towards change and still be the same nigga.
Or
and
believing
come
that
with
they
the same
can't
shit.
change and they
Yeah.
just got a tick that keeps them
Yeah.
like that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That you don't
Yeah.
recognize that you're
Yeah.
wrong. That's
It's
what you.
a
But
But
it's
see,
a mental
that be
illness.
the
It's a level.
It's an ego thing.
It's a
It's a
mental-
level
an ego
of
thing.
growth, and you have to be more mature. It's just really about your growth level.
Let
Some
that
people
nigga
are
go.
just
Let
not-
that female go.
And some
Yeah.
people are just not there yet. It took
Think
me
I
a very,
better let
it took me a
go.
long
Yeah.
ass time to realize that in a
hey.
lot of relationships and a lot of situations that I was really the fucking problem.
Yeah.
And that really took. I really had to look
And
at
I'm
myself
glad you
in the
said that
mirror
shit.
to say like, damn,
I'm glad you said that
I
shit.
really was the issue. Shit.
Hey, but look, they be lying and saying that men or women mature faster than men, and that's not
That's not
always the
always
case.
true.
I know some
Not
30-year-old
always.
childish ass women.
Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah, me
But
too.
those-
45, 50 out here still single and mingling because
they
they don't
still
want to
think-
accept that
Because
they're the
don't wanna
problem.
accept
The
it,
mentality
like,
of a
I'm
child.
You're the problem.
Because they
I'm
still
the
think
issue.
being cute is being
Man,
loud is cute.
I'm
being
telling you.
But I will say, just
What's her
what
name?
Mark said was really
Diamond
good.
from the Players
Yeah.
Club. What's her name?
You talking about Lisa Ray?
Lisa
Lisa
Ray.
Ray.
She the main one.
Yeah.
Out here,
But you know
57 and
what?
fine.
And that's
about
because
that, Jordan?
somebody attitude, like, okay, just what you said really struck me because people kill me making it seem like they don't know. Motherfuckers know that
They
they're
know when
wrong.
they're wrong.
You
Yeah.
know when you're
Fact.
wrong.
But
You
they
can
just don't
feel
give a
it.
fuck
You
about
can
it.
think
It goes
and
back
I'd
to
rather
the-
somebody just be honest enough and be like, I don't give a fuck.
It goes back to the good pussy thing, right? Why some women don't know that their pussy is not good, right? Because all their
Full
life,
circle,
all
good
their
pussy
life,
thing.
they've never had nobody really tell them about
Your
themselves
pussy
for
suck.
real. You see what I'm saying?
You're non-listening,
now-
narcissistic bitch.
So now when they get older, it's like okay,
narcissistic
nothing is
pussy
about me
suck.
is wrong. Nobody's ever told me that before. Like everybody's always accepted me
Accepted the
and
fact,
coddled
yes.
me and
Absolutely.
spoiled me
But you know
about.
what?
Absolutely.
Even to a certain degree, I know that's still cap because I know at least one motherfucker had to say something.
Not necessarily.
I'll
though.
say
But
it
see,
this
they
way:
didn't
if you
accept it,
choose,
though. They
and
didn't
that's
accept
where I
it.
was
They
going.
didn't
Right.
accept it.
Okay.
They
Just
didn't
like how
accept
I
it.
was saying before with
because
me.
because of the percentage of people that
Criticisms.
accepted it.
If I don't know you or you don't know me, and I know you don't know me, I don't really give a fuck about what you got to say about me because I only know you
I'm gonna
surfacely.
give you an alternative.
Now, if people that know me, I'll listen.
But
Absolutely.
if he hit
Versus-
that and he
hold
say
on.
that thing ain't that thing.
Then it probably was for a reason. I probably was like this. Nope. Don't want to do
But
it.
you know,
I know that's a narcissistic. That's a narcissistic.
I'm gonna give you an alternative. Because
Narcissistic, stop
there
it.
there is the nobody told them they've never run across somebody to say, yo, you wrong for this and you shouldn't do that. But then there's this. Everybody has an innate clock that tells them or knowledge of what's right and wrong.
Thank you.
And I'm willing to believe that
That was a
some
good word
of
right there too. Innate.
What?
You should have took a shot.
Innate.
so so
Fuck y'all.
And Nate.
It's done.
Like Nate Dogg.
Annette.
Right. They
He
go.
should have got us.
Hold
that
up.
I
word.
missed it. My
That was
bad.
a nice
But
word.
people have an
As in-
innate.
When they have an Annette.
Innate.
Hey, look, y'all. When they have an
everybody-
Annette about.
Smoke weed every day.
Everybody has an innate sense
Everybody
of right
have
and
an
wrong.
innate.
Some and you people.
I
could-
got an innate
If I
in
do
me.
something, if I smack shit out at you, and I'm sitting up here looking at your top liver quivering like a motherfucker, tears coming out of your eyes, I know good and hell well that I just hurt you. I know for a, and never mind what you're gonna do back to me. That's not
That's
the
it.
point
I
of
was
it.
gonna say because when
Uh-oh.
baby,
But
because when I do slap the shit out of somebody, I meant to do it.
but you know the shit's wrong. Whether somebody tells you, whether
right.
there's anything that leads you
Smoke
to believe one way or the
every
other, people know it,
That was a.
and they just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And it's when people coddle, like you were saying, or they just let you go on thinking and believing and doing whatever. Then they get to thinking, yeah, this shit's wrong, but I don't
When I
give
tell
a
you,
fuck.
I get so sick and tired of grown ass people using past issues that you chose not to deal with to excuse and justify your shitty ass adult behavior. I'm
my
sorry you didn't get no
Facts.
hugs from your mama.
Facts.
I'm sorry
Oh
that you
my
was in
God.
foster care. I'm sorry that you don't know who your daddy is.
Boy,
If you
At
not
At the end of the
parental
day,
issues.
Right.
who you want to be as an adult?
Hey, look, come here before you come
Thank
fuck
you.
with me, cause
That-
you ain't about to bring me down.
Who do you
I'm
want
sorry
to be
your
as
last
an adult?
bitch cheated on you.
I'm still figuring
I'm
shit out.
sorry she took advantage of you.
that shit was
I'm
not
sorry
my
that
fault.
you felt
Just
unappreciated in your
the
last
woe
relationship,
is
but now I
me.
got
Yeah.
to deal with your
Surely.
bullshit,
Bullshit.
and I haven't done
Who do
nothing.
you want to be as an adult?
You got-
have the power now,
Right.
bitch.
You-
be who you gonna be as an adult.
If you a sour
Please.
ass bitch, be that best sour bitch you
Sour
can
now,
be,
bitch.
and just acknowledge that shit. So when a dude that's happy and jovial see you, you be like, nah, fam, you don't want this. I need a bitter, angry, mediocre nigga just like me. Like
That was a good word
just
too.
like
Jovial.
me.
Mediocre.
And it's
that.
funny that
I
you
like
mentioned it.
that.
We gonna literally end it on
Y'all
that
went to school together.
because America, and we
Y'all
can finally
did?
bring
No.
this shit
Oh,
up.
okay, all right.
America, although
Nice
this was Battle of the
vocabularies.
Sexes and we
My finger long, I
did
gotta stop
not
pointing.
have a song of the week, we sort of kind of did, and it is, as Joy was just talking,
me.
Just Like Me by Jamie Foxx featuring T.I. Because
me some
as
Jamie
we addressed in one of our former episodes, truth of the matter is, men and women have a lot more in common
Yes.
than they don't, but we sort of kind of harp on the shit that are the things that are different, and that's where all of the fuckery comes from. Nonetheless, now it's time to say goodbye to all our Negro friends. Joy,
Yes.
my baby, thank you for coming out and
Thank you for
blessing
the
us.
invite. Thank
Yes,
you for the
ma'am.
invite. This was definitely a dope experience. So thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you.
America,
We'll see you next week.
if you ain't learned nothing else from what we said this week, just know you're probably narcissistic.
Yes,
this is Face the Music.
on a Monday night.
On a Monday night.
In 7 Mile Radio.
Production.